Welcome to my retreat, a place to relax, to get away from it all, meet amazing people and have some fun. Come on in, this is my weekend escape.
We never speak, do we? We never speak.
I don't want to talk about it.
Sometimes I feel like I'm on top of the world and I'm doing great, you know. And then other days it's like it's the day it happened.
It's beautiful.
My body is beautiful!
My body is beautiful! My body is beautiful! Good morning and welcome to my weekend escape. I'm absolutely delighted to have not one but two guests at the retreat today with me this morning. The best improvisers in the business, husband and wife duo, Paul Merton and Zuki Webster. I'll be hearing all about their new improv show very, very shortly. But first of all, let's welcome back to the kitchen. It's mixologist to the stars, JJ Goodman. Welcome. Friends.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Are we all friends? Have you met before?
Paul Merton.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
Yeah, super.
I'm a matchmaker now.
Yeah.
Well,
And you're JJ.
Nice to meet you.
JJ.
This is, sorry, the name was?
Suki Webster.
If you've been to the London Cocktail Club, maybe
Yeah.
you've met JJ. Have you been to the
I have.
You
but
have?
I don't remember seeing you there, but there might be a good reason for that.
It was a good night. I remember a lot.
So what have you got for us today then, JJ?
We're going to be doing a Southside Royale today. It's my favourite cocktail. It's a smooth, clean classic, lightly sparkling, gin-based, which I heard not everyone's a fan of.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, this isn't a good
I
start.
don't like, I've never really liked gin, I have to say. I know that there were many, I mean, gin over the last sort of 15, 20 years has really sort of become a huge drink, hasn't it, in terms of all the different varieties. But I don't like the taste very much.
I wasn't for years, but I think it was actually the tonic water I fell out with more than the gin itself.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
rid of that, and suddenly my love of gin's like sprouted.
OK, well, maybe I may be converted.
What is your tipple of choice then?
I would be a beer and wine, I think, in the same glass.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Feels like a uni drink, doesn't it?
That's a cocktail.
There is an Irish stout, which I'm quite fond of, but I do like a good wine, red or white, yeah.
OK, well, we don't have that today.
No, that's
so...
fine. No, I'm very happy to try. I'm very happy to be experimented on.
OK, nice. All right. And you've brought your own glasses again. I'm starting to get offended. You never use my glasses, do you? Is the glass important with this drink, then?
Better safe than sorry. Traditionally, this one's served up in a coupette glass, so yeah, these are absolutely dynamite and perfect for this serve. But it doesn't have to be. If you don't like Stenway, serve it in anything really, but for me, this is how it's traditionally served. This is how I like to drink
OK.
it.
Go on then, JJ, take it away.
Well, it's Sunday, so we can take a day off and relax.
Yes.
And we'll start with the Southside Royale. So for that, I'm gonna need some gin. It's super simple. It's a 5-ingredient drink, and I love basic ingredient drinks.
Are you a gin snob? Like, does it matter what the gin is?
You can spend a lot of money on gin these days, and not necessarily, they don't always justify their price tag.
OK.
I think you can still buy beautiful gin off the shelf for around £30 a bottle. You know,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to be jumping to 80, £90 to be able to make really, really beautiful cocktails.
Are people seduced a bit by the labels these days? Are they sort of paying more simply because for a fancy label?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all get a little bit seduced by the packaging sometimes.
I'm
Yeah.
a
All kinds of
sucker for
things.
packaging. If it's got, like, gold ribbon round
That's
it.
why I met him. I mean, look at that.
Packaging.
I mean, look at that. That can be taken in more than one way. So you see me as a 30 quid on the shelf.
No, 102, mate.
102. So what's that you've poured in just there now? That was...
So I've just done some sugar and lemon, so super, super simple. This I made in the microwave, 1 part sugar, 1 part water, microwave 90 seconds.
Microwave? Oh,
Microwave, give it a stir, and then it'll clarify nice and cleanly, and then you can just use that to sweeten any of your drinks.
That's nice.
I like
Okay.
using honey a lot because
Yeah.
I don't have to bother with the microwave, and it's a nice alternative sweetener that you can get off the shelf.
Yeah.
But for this, I want a really clean finish on my sugar. I don't want any kind of complicated flavour coming from the likes of a honey.
Okay.
Because I want the gin to do all the heavy lifting and the Prosecco.
Right, there's a real science to this, isn't there?
There is today. This one I'm taking seriously. This is my favourite. So this one I love to make. We give this a quick shake.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see the
Do
technique.
it behind the back, throw it up and down.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
So nice. So obviously the base liquid's going to be a little bit sweet because the Prosecco's got all the acidity. So that will bring the drink alive.
What kind of cocktails do you normally go? Are you sort of a sweet tooth?
I like a Cosmo.
Okay.
I like fruity, but not the really sweet fruity
Yes.
ones.
I don't like lots of syrupy mixers and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when they're too sweet, they're just cloying.
Yeah.
And does cocktail have a...
nice.
Does it cocktail
Done.
have a name? Did you
Just the Southside Royale.
Okay.
We could have named it after our guest who missed a trick there.
Yeah, sorry, apologies.
No worries.
Didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah. Lovely.
And again, obviously, we've already got the mint in the drink.
Nice.
It's going to taste amazing, but I also want some extra mint on the nose. So I'm just going to lightly press some leaves
Lovely. Presentation is
Oh, and it
everything.
looks
for my
nice.
little
Yes.
mint boats.
What shall we toast to?
Yes, I was going to say, let's do the toast.
To sobriety.
Where's that coming? Okay, well, cheers.
sobriety.
Lovely to meet you.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. I can
Right,
remember that one
we
there.
nearly missed
Okay, let's
pies.
see.
There we go.
Let's see what we think.
You can't taste the gin.
Oh, that is nice.
Get a little bit of juniper, and then, yeah, the sweet-sour balance. It's nice and refreshing, certainly for a Sunday morning. We don't want to knock any heads off.
No, no, no.
This should be a soft way to start your Sunday.
Nice texture. Not too. It's a light drink. It's not too heavy.
Yes.
Because some cocktails
very
can be a bit
nice,
smoothie
yeah.
like. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, we
Very
have
good,
the
thank you.
refreshments. Should we go and catch up properly on the sofa? Take the drinks over if you want.
Yes, by all
Yeah.
means, yes.
do it.
It's a cream carpets. if we
Thank
can.
you so
Yes,
much.
thank you. See you later.
Cheers, JJ.
Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Right, come make yourselves at home. Take
you.
a seat.
Thank you.
Pleasure. What do you think of my retreat?
It's lovely, isn't it?
But I'm so pleased you're here, and I feel like actually a retreat is what you need because you've just been at the Fringe.
Yes.
The Edinburgh Fringe Festival, yeah, we go there every year.
Yeah.
And been going there for about 20 odd years. And always have a great time, improvised show. So the great fun for us doing Edinburgh is there's no travelling. Once you're there, you're there,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
So you're staying somewhere that's about 20 minutes away from the venue.
How long do you stay for?
We go for about 10, 11 days, don't we?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I always stay up a few days because I've
Yeah.
now got a whole bunch of girlfriends I've made
Oh,
through going up
great.
so
Yeah,
many years.
yeah. Oh, that's
so I
lovely.
stay on and have a 4-day girls
Yeah.
retreat.
Because it's
after
quite a
Edinburgh.
party place, isn't it?
Yes.
And home a comedy, but also home a partying.
Yeah, it
as well.
really is.
Yeah. And how did the show go?
Oh, great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, great fun as always. The great thing about it being an improvised show is every show is completely different. So you never get bored with it. Like, you know, if you're in a long-running play, you have to make sure you don't get bored, but you're going to the same place every day, you're saying the same lines, you try and say them a little bit differently perhaps, but you've got to fight that sort of thing of like, here we go again.
Yeah.
But with the improvisation, every day is completely different, audience suggestions always completely different, so it's got that inbuilt freshness.
So then how do you prep? Because, you know, even the most off-the-cuff things need some kind of structure, surely.
The show has a tiny bit of structure, so we play games. So we know the first game is likely to be a game called Whoops,
Okay.
where if somebody's pointing at you, you speak. The moment they move their finger, you stop speaking. The next person has to finish the word you've just started.
Yeah.
So you can only speak when you're being pointed to.
Right,
So
okay.
we know a tiny bit, but we've no idea what the subject matter is going to be, because that's going to come from the audience.
Right.
And you've got two other brains, so you've no idea what they're going to say.
Yeah.
A bit like this conversation. We
Well,
don't know
yeah.
what's coming next.
I was just thinking that, like, for people at home, you know, definition of improv. I'm thinking, well, marriage is improv.
Yes.
Any conversation is, you know, it's
Yeah.
like with people are rather scared of it. And when we played the Comedy Store earlier in the year, we had sort of guests who had never improvised before, like David Tennant and David Mitchell, and they were a bit nervous beforehand.
Big
But-
names, you know, and they're nervous.
But we
yeah.
absolutely loved it once they got going.
Yeah.
But of course, improvisation is something we do all the time, but we don't think of it as improvisation.
Yes.
Right.
When, you know, when we drive in a car, we're reacting to the circumstances around us, and that's what we're doing. I suppose the key difference is that we're making it funny as well.
Yeah, OK. And is there an advantage, you know, to being a couple or living together? Is it easier to improv together, or actually is it better when you get guests who you don't spend a lot of time with? What's the difference?
I think a combo of the two, because, you know, like if you're having a conversation with somebody you know, often it flows more easily because you've already got all that grammar and the minutiae together.
Yeah.
But equally, a bit of extra spice adds the
Yeah,
excitement.
that's true.
So that's what's fun about the show, is you've got the two of us at the core of it, but then we're always adding new ingredients to change it up.
Yeah, OK. So the show kicks off on October the 11th. You're going on tour.
We've got 16 dates this year.
OK.
Then there's January, we're taking off. And then we come back in February, and I think it's something like 21 dates or something like that in the second half. So,
Oh, wow, OK.
But,
Yeah.
you know, we travel around in a luxury double-decker coach that
Oh,
has
cool,
sort of
Okay,
board
proper
kitchen,
two of us.
loo,
Yeah.
bunk bed.
This is the detail
living
I
room
want.
area.
Yeah.
You know, TV, speakers. You know, so it's you're arriving in these places in comfort.
And is there a thing where, when you go to the bus, do you have separation where you're like, right, we've been working together all night.
We
don't
never
wanna talk
speak,
to
do
you.
we? We never speak.
I don't want to talk about it.
Because I think if it was my husband, I'd be like, if I'm not getting paid, I don't want to speak to you. I love your story. You've had a long marriage, which is rare nowadays.
You said you had a long marriage.
Yeah.
This is,
What does she know that I don't?
I don't know.
There was this weird story online about both bonding over a stomach bug, and that's how, that's how you met.
It's totally true. We were on tour in India,
Okay.
and we both ended up having a stomach bug, and all the others had gone out exploring.
Right.
And we'd both come down to the reception to try and get some medication. And so we said, oh, shall we just, you know, sit and have a chat? And I decided, in my wisdom, this is totally wrong. I was a lot younger, but I said, I think brandy and Coke will be good.
Wow.
Because
For a stomach upset.
Yeah.
both.
No, people say Coke settles the stomach, like the acidity.
Yeah, it was the brandy bit which was the problem.
Well,
On an empty stomach, and an upset stomach,
on
brandy.
an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So we drank quite a few brandy and Cokes and just sat all day chatting when we weren't running off to the bathroom. And
romantic.
then in the evening there was a close-up magic show, except it was about where your pod is
Oh,
down
dear,
there in
okay.
the dark.
Yeah.
So we couldn't see any magic at all.
Bit budget.
Yes. But by the time we were that off our faces, we were basically just going, yes! Ace of Spades, yes!
Great audience.
We were cheering everything because
Yes.
in the total darkness you could hear this man going, ta-ta! What has he done now? Yes, yes. So yeah, that was hysterical.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Well, actually, that's a good point. How do you deal with hecklers and, like, you know, because at the Fringe, people have a lot to drink as well, don't
We're
they?
on at 3:30 in the afternoon.
OK.
So that's one thing.
I mean, who would be drinking that early?
Nobody.
And also, we're constantly asking them to shout out, so they get their say anyway.
So you're relying on that
Yeah.
participation.
Oh, they're as much a part of the show as we are, or nearly as much
Yeah,
as we are.
you know, and if somebody shouts out a really good suggestion and it leads to a very funny scene, then they can legitimately think, oh, well, I was part of that.
Well, tickets are available now. Where can we buy tickets? Online?
You can go to either of our websites or you can go to our promoter, who's Mick Perrin.
Right, I'll be there at Basingstoke.
Oh, well, yeah, do.
Nostalgic for me.
Great.
Don't go anywhere, because after the break, I'll be welcoming my guest of honour to the retreat, and I'll be joining Jackie Adedeji, the Big Bosom Brunch ladies, who will be teaching me some self-acceptance through high-energy dance moves. See you shortly. Welcome back to my weekend escape. Now, I'm just about to go off and meet this week's guest of honour, Grace. But first, it's time for my weekly catch-up with the Glam Squad.
Hello, ladies. You all right?
Yeah. Good. I've missed you. It's been a week.
Yes. It's one of my favourite bits, this.
I wanted to say the same, and I was like, is it bad to say that? And because I'm going to go and meet my guest of honour, and I've been thinking, actually, this part of the retreat is where I get my kind of inspiration, you know.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah, because I think people often, when they say who inspires you, they're thinking of, like, is it someone from history? Is it a celebrity?
Yeah, OK.
And I sometimes think, actually, no, it's when I meet people who have, like, everyday life, suddenly adversity hits them, and they are able to, like, navigate forward. And they don't moan, they get on with it, they make the best of it.
It is interesting that people you're around can either inspire your life or change your life, I think, isn't it? I had a girlfriend when I was about 21, and she was at college doing her A-levels, and her dad had bought her a word processor.
Oh, I remember those.
You remember those? Right, so there's pre-computers. Yeah. And she wanted to type something on it. Anyway, I was flicking through what was called the Hairdresser's Journal, which was this hairdressing. Remember that?
Yeah, it was the Bible.
And there was a job that I wanted so much. It was called a technician, and it was a job in London.
OK.
And I lived in Lancashire at the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, unbeknown to me, she took that advert and to use a word processor, she typed me out a letter of application.
Oh, this is lovely. This is really wholesome. Yeah. I like
She sent it off.
Oh, and you were oblivious?
I was completely oblivious.
Yeah.
And then I got a letter back from the company saying, we'd like to invite you for an interview.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what is this? And she went, oh, yeah, I sent you a letter. You said you wanted that job. I just wanted something to do on my word processor. And she did it. I went for the interview. I got the job and I moved to London. And that is literally why my life is the way
Look
it is.
at you now.
And today, she's here.
Yeah, so she changed my life, that girl. Yeah, completely. I don't know what my life would be like if she hadn't done
She
that.
believed in you.
She did, yeah. And she was a great encourager.
Yeah, I think that's it. Well, hey, that's a lesson of like you never know who you're inspiring. Yeah. Do you have anyone or anything or any kind of movements that have inspired you? Like,
I mean, with our job, you get inspired every day, don't you?
Yeah.
I work with a lot of strong women who are bossing it, basically.
Yeah.
So I get inspired by them.
Yeah.
And I really feel it when I get supported as well.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it.
And you enjoy giving it back.
Yeah, and I enjoy giving it back.
I love working with this girl, by the way.
Oh, that's
It's a great
nice.
treat.
Yeah. Well, this on-screen marriage should
Yeah, exactly.
should carry on into series 2.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's our call to action. I'm going to leave you guys to do your thing and get inspired, and I'll go meet the guests, and you can meet her too in a bit.
Oh, great. I'm looking forward to
right,
that.
cheers.
Good luck. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Each week, I invite someone incredible to join me at the retreat. My guest of honour this Sunday is Grace, who, despite the debilitating grief she suffered after losing her dad at a young age, channeled her energy into working with a children's grief charity from just 13 years old. Hi, Grace.
Hi.
I'm Katie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to the retreat.
No, thanks for having me.
Tell me about the work that you do.
So I'm a trustee for a charity called Winston's Wish.
Right.
We're a child bereavement charity. We support anyone from 0 to 25 who have been bereaved of an important person in their life.
Okay, well, that's a good range, because sometimes services get cut off at sort of 16, 18. To go to 25 is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we recognise that, you know, there's a big need, especially as life alters, you know, you go to university, you graduate, things like that. There's these life events, you need support throughout,
Yeah.
even post 25.
What kind of support do you offer as a charity then?
So we're mainly digital. We offer lots of digital support, and we have a helpline that anyone can ring. So you, as the person that needs support, or your teachers, or your parents, family. We also have a live chat service, so that's open 8 till 8, and you're speaking to a real practitioner. And then we have an ask email service as well, where you can ask questions, get support, and we have a website as well called Talk Grief.
Oh, great. What a brilliant resource. And also what a modern resource to understand how we do communicate now, particularly young people. So what led you to this work? Obviously, you must have identified a need and a gap. How did you identify that?
So my dad died when I was 8 years old.
That's so young, isn't it?
Yeah, he died of pancreatic cancer, and I was actually supported by Winston's Wish.
Oh, nice. Full circle then.
Yeah, so I started off as someone who was supported by Winston's Wish, and that was with my mum. So we got support together, and then I became a young ambassador, and then I eventually worked my way up to trustee.
Oh, wow. What a commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was your dad poorly for a long time in your childhood?
No, he had aches and pains. We didn't really know what was going on. He got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and then 2 weeks later he died. So it was
it's very
really
sudden.
fast, really fast.
Yeah. And I suppose children the age you were then don't understand grief, do they?
No, I was the only person in my school that had lost someone. My class, they were amazing, but they didn't really understand. And it gets forgotten about.
I always think that when something life-changing happens, people are brilliant at rallying around, but that's really just the beginning for you. And like you said, for them, there's a natural end where they sort of think, well, that's old news.
Yeah.
And actually, then your whole world is completely turned upside down and you have to start to learn how to live again.
Yeah. I was a real daddy's girl. So me and my mum had to really learn how to, you know, just be us two. I had to grow up really quick. I was learning to cook really early. I was learning to, you know, support myself. You feel like you have to, you know, try and get on with things. And I think that's where the support really helped us, is that, one, it was okay for mum to show me she was upset, and for me to show her, and that, you know, you're grieving. You're not gonna get away from it.
Yeah.
So to be as open and honest and communicate as much as possible, that's been the major thing for us.
Yeah, and you did something very courageous. You wrote an open letter to your father, which I thought that gives me the sort of gist of who you are, you know, because that's incredibly difficult to do. And you made it public, which is another layer.
It was a real opportunity to memorialise my dad and to
I like that.
to raise awareness of, you know, of grief and bereavement and talking about death and dying.
Which we hate. British, you know,
Yeah.
British culture is really like that sort of socially awkward thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a space to, it was a space as me as a child to talk about my dad and to talk about what we did together. And it was a lovely moment.
Yeah, I think so. And it's like, it's a legacy and keeping him alive on your terms. How would you describe grief? I know we hear the cliches about it being sort of a journey. And bereavement, it can come in all different forms, not just losing a loved one.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm on top of the world and I'm doing great, you know. For me, it's 16 years in the summer since my dad died.
It's not long.
And then other days it's like it's the day it happened. You know, I'm a real big crier. I love emotion. I'm all about showing my emotions and telling people how I feel.
Do you know, I hardly ever cry, and then I started this programme and having this guest of honour slot every week. I'm crying every Sunday.
Yeah, it's really cathartic for me.
Yeah, and you've channeled all this life experience into helping others. How rewarding is your work at the charity?
I love it.
Yeah, I get that from you.
Yeah, I have a real sense of honour. I'm so passionate about talking, and at the charity we talk about saying their name, and so often you don't talk about the person who's died, you just say dad, or actually my dad's name was Andy, and you know, this is who he was and this is what he was like, and I'm going to talk to you about that.
Yeah, well, it's because of Andy you're here today.
Yeah.
And our paths have crossed. And well, listen, let's honour you today, all right? You're here in the retreat. We've got the glam squad next door, celebrity hairdresser, makeup artist, Michael and Jem. Shall I take you to meet them?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Follow me. This is my guest of honour, Grace.
How are you? You all right, Grace? Nice to see you.
Jem. Yeah.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Make yourself at home. I already know Michael is going to be obsessed with your hair.
Yeah.
Curly hair, it's my all-time favourite thing. Wow, and you've got, like, different people's curly hair on your head here.
Oh, does that happen then?
Well, if you look very, very closely, you won't be able to see now, but the hole at which the hair grows out of, the more circular that hole is, the straighter your hair is.
Oh, okay.
And the more oval-shaped or flat it is, the more curly it starts to become. So you've got different shaped holes all over your head. That's one thing we do know. You like it curly, presumably?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. Does that kind of match your bubbly personality by any chance?
Definitely. The bigger the hair. Yeah.
Yes, okay, great.
Closer to heaven.
Can we make it as big as possible then?
Yeah.
Would that be good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, let's do that. Let's give it a little chop and tidy it all up, and let's just put as much energy and life into it as possible. I'll do you a few tips for the viewers at home and anybody else who wants it on how to get really good curls, whether you're leaving it to dry naturally or you're going to diffuse it.
Do you have to be sort of conservative when you cut curly hair then?
You have to be careful because it shoots up. Like, might give your hair a bit of a wash, because it's really good to get a really good curl out of really freshly washed, clean hair.
Oh, so you want to saturate it?
Yeah. I love doing it from really wet to dry is how you get a really good curl. And a little tip what we might do here, just to get the hair super clean, is put neat shampoo on the hair first.
What, when it's dry?
Yeah, when it's dry.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you get the full force of all the benefits and all the cleansing and all the good stuff out of the shampoo. So what we might do is put that on, get all the shampoo on, give it a shampoo, then go rinse, shampoo, condition, off, and then back here and we'll...
Before we put you in the bath, what are we thinking about makeup?
Well, you're young, you're cool, your outfit's bright and gorgeous, so I think we'll go bright and gorgeous on the face as well.
Yeah. I like that. It's bold, and like you said, you know, it's a nice canvas. You've got gorgeous skin. How do you feel about? You said with the hair, the bigger the better. How do you feel about makeup?
I can't do it, so when I get the treat of someone doing it for me, I love it.
Yeah, that's
go
nice.
for it.
I like this because it's like a luxury in the sense that, well, you don't do it, but actually you're not afraid of it.
Yeah.
I love to hear that as well.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, nice.
Right, okay. Well, don't you go anywhere because after the break, I'll be embracing some self-acceptance through some high-energy dance moves with the Big Bosom Brunch ladies.
Woo!
Probably need to dig around for a bit of extra equipment for that, but I'll see you all in a few moments. Welcome back to my weekend escape. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to be talking self-acceptance and joining in with some high-energy dancing with Big Bosom Brunch ladies. Never thought I'd find myself saying that at 8:30 in the morning. But how do you both like to keep fit? Are you strict with routines?
I mean, I try to keep as many Big Bosom Brunch ladies in my life as possible.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I think we sort of like, we do Pilates twice a week. We like country walks and we like being in nature. I mean, this is an ideal place to relax, isn't it? Because you've got the river down there, you've got all that expanse of sky. So, yeah, just to be in nature has been proven to be very good for mental health and physical health, you know, so that's what we do. We tend to do a lot of that.
And I don't want to be cliche, but, like, is it a thing that when you're in comedy, you know, there's those highs, there's being on stage, there's the audience receiving you. Do you come off and have those lows? Is mental health something you need to focus on?
I don't know because we're lucky. We have a very lovely life. We love what we do. We love each other. And what we do for a living is make other people laugh and bring joy to people.
Yeah.
So, and we spend most of our time just trying to make each other laugh. And
And succeeding.
behaving like absolute children.
Yeah. So it's still like that at home then?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, am I on my own for the Big Bosom Brunch dancing?
Well,
I so wanted to, but I've got an inner ear infection.
Okay, it's
and
a
if I
valid
move
sick
my
note.
head quickly,
Yeah.
I might fall over.
Especially if a bosom hits you.
See, now you make me want to do it, Katie. Can I do it from a chair with my head still? Can I just do arm movements?
I could sign you up for some Zoom classes at a later date with the ladies, maybe.
not for me, but unfortunately, not for any kind of sort of recent illness, or whatever. I just can't. I'm just one of those people who can't dance. I just
really?
Cannot dance.
Yeah. At our wedding, we learned to dance.
Oh, that's
and we
lovely.
learnt it to Moon River. And every time we stopped the dance, he stopped the tape. And we didn't know Moon River goes on for about 4 minutes. So we start our first dance. And it's going on and on, and nobody joined in.
Oh,
so in the end,
no.
we started running about, and luckily, Bruce Forsyth cut in.
Right,
So my
okay.
first dance was actually more with Bruce Forsyth than with my husband.
Great way to start the marriage.
Oh yeah, it is if you're married to Bruce Forsyth.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Black toenails.
he suddenly came and said, "Excuse me, I'm going to join it," and he started doing
Yeah,
it. You know, it was,
started twirling me, dipping. I loved it.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, because I was, unfortunately not for me, sadly.
All right, well, before we head over to the fitness studio to get ready for the dancing, let's check in with Michael and find out how it's going.
Oh, again, I'm very well up here. I love curly hair, as you know, so I'm in my element. Little top tip for curly hair. Now, this doesn't necessarily apply to everybody, but you can try this if you're having difficulty getting nicely defined curls. I've shampooed Grace's hair, but I haven't actually conditioned it. Now, the way conditioners work, these little things in there called surfactants, and they attach themselves to the surface of the hair. Now, that's what makes the hair easy to comb through and detangled and all sorts of stuff. But they stay on the hair. When you rinse the conditioner away, the surfactant stays attached to the hair, and that carries weight. Now, if you want a curl to be a nice curl, you do not want any weight on it. So sometimes conditioner, although it makes the hair feel soft, and it can detangle it, it can also pull out the curl. So just once or twice, try shampooing your hair, but then don't condition it after that. And just see what you get. You'll be really surprised. Not everybody, but a few of you out there will go like, oh my goodness, this has transformed everything. Now we're styling it with a diffuser, with a low speed and high heat. Less disturbance on the hair, the better the curl.
Good.
Okay, that's enough from me. Go on.
Right, so to just bring out the whole beauty, we're going to do a tonal look. So we're going to use one product, and this is going to be on the eyes, cheeks and lips. And it's a gorgeous little matchstick from Fenty, and it's a really vivid pink, which you love. one of your favourite colours. And it's really going to bring out your eye colour as well. So we're just going to use that as like a sheer wash on the eye. And it gives you a lovely little sheer pink pop on the lid,
nice.
which is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Same product on the cheek. And that just mimics the eye tone and it just makes everything look really pretty and fresh. And finally, we're going to pop a little bit on the lips as well. And this will just give you a little stain. We might amp it up a bit with a lip liner so that you've got your pop of colour because you love a strong lip. But yeah, using the same tone, eyes, cheeks and lips, is a really nice way of keeping it fresh, young, current for summer.
Yeah, nice. I will crack on here. I'm going to get Grace and get her head upside down, get gravity out of the mix. But for the time being, back to you, Katie.
Now, I have been promising this since the start of the show. She's a journalist, she's a podcaster and a writer. Jackie Adedeji is here in the house at the retreat, and you founded the Big Bosom Brunch. I mean, it's way more than a brunch, isn't it?
Do you know what? It is a empowerment movement. It's for women who've got a fuller bust, who just want to live their breast life.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
You know, because life's a bit of a juggle.
Yeah.
So it's just about togetherness, body acceptance, feeling free in your body, and just a safe space so that you can meet women who are like you, who know what it feels like, and just so that you can feel empowered to go into the world and feel bold and brave.
Yeah, it feels really liberating, and it feels like it's something for yourself. It's not about external opinion or validation. There feels like there's quite a lot of ownership to it.
Yes, it's all about just like owning who you are, owning your body. I always say the fuller bust life chose us, we didn't choose it.
Nice, yeah.
And it's not for the male gaze, it's for us. It's for the female gaze.
Yeah.
It's for you. It's just for all of us to just feel like, you know what, life is already tough enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just enjoy ourselves, enjoy our bodies, and just feel good about ourselves.
I love the celebration, and also I love that you are bringing other women along with you. Like, this feels very community-led. You've got some friends here with you. Introduce me to the crew.
Oh my gosh, this is the girls. So this is Miss Dee Cerise.
Nice, gorgeous.
Fabulous. This is Mamusu.
Hello, hi.
This is Caroline. And this is the wonderful Jamesette. And these are my big bosom girlies.
So did you all meet as a result of Jackie's brunch then? Yes. So actually you wouldn't have connected? No. Yeah. This is like proper like girl vibe, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And actually you're a woman on a mission, and there is a real like heart and a serious side to this. Like your documentary on Channel 4 in 2023, that was a very powerful piece of television.
Yeah, it was talking about my own lived experience having a big bust, but also how difficult it is for women, because I think big busts are seen as quite funny from a kind of British context, you know, like carry-on films, seaside postcards, and actually a lot of women feel really like they're not happy with their breasts, and they're looking for positive representation, but they can't find it. So that documentary really was about just showing how it's really like and humanising us, because I think women with big busts are laughed at. Yeah. So it really was just about the humanity aspect of it, and also just to stop people feeling ashamed about who they are, because I always say shame has to go somewhere, but it doesn't have to go with you.
Yeah, you're right. It's their shame, not ours to carry.
Absolutely.
You know? And I feel like there's so much emphasis based on how we look for men and women. Actually, I think now.
Because I honestly think if you can be in a room with women that you don't know and be in your bra and pants, then you can do anything. Yeah. And that's what it's really about, just going into the world and showing up and saying, well, this is who I am, take it or leave it.
I like it. Listen, I'm on board. The big bust life didn't choose me, but the boa life chose me.
The boa life chose
So I got something. So are you going to teach me a few things today?
Yes. Yeah? Well,
the
wonderful Miss Dee Cerise is going to show us how to just feel a bit, ooh.
So, first of all, whenever we get into burlesque, as Jackie said, this really ties in with the brunch. It's all about your own gaze. No male gaze here, ladies. This is for us to feel empowered and just give ourselves a bit of self-love in our bodies. You know, a bit of celebration. So to begin with, we're going to do a little affirmation. I do have a little postcard.
Yes.
The ladies have theirs already, but my body is beautiful. I think that's the best affirmation we could possibly do right now. So we're just going to take a second and just say it to ourselves and just do a little breathe. My body's beautiful.
My body is beautiful.
My body is beautiful.
My body is beautiful.
And in that, we're just going to really give ourselves this second to shut everything else out and give ourselves the next few minutes to really indulge in every single moment. So ladies, breathe in. Breathe out. And let's just do a little shake out. Let's shake out everything from the outside. Yes. Also, make it lady friendly. Just do a little shake out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be going over is the bevel. I am in a little dress.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you. So if you're in heels, it's a bit easier. The ladies in the back, you can get this. So we point our toes a little bit.
Nice.
And we kind of, this is about like, you know, accentuating the body. I like to...
Silhouette.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like get the silhouette out. I like to do a little bit of a, ooh, with my hips. And we've got some lovely music on, so we'll just do a little, let's get into it.
Feeling the vibe?
Yeah!
You said you didn't have rhythm, but I can see the rhythm.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick with it.
So we're just doing a little bop right now.
Yeah.
And then the first thing we're going to do is a little tease.
Woo!
Tease. We're all about the tease. So we're just going to like show our bodies some love, but also give a little tease to each other. Oh.
Hello.
I know we're all dressed up right now, but you can do this at home, in front of a mirror, honestly.
No equipment needed, just confidence. Just
And
confidence.
do it to any bit of your body needs a bit of love. Is it your thigh? Thigh. Could it be a knee? Oh, what is this? Ladies, how did I forget? One of the most important things in burlesque is the community and the celebration, not
Yeah.
just of ourselves, but for each other. So whenever we do something, we're going to go, woo! So ladies, when I show you a little bit of knee, exactly, when Casey gives us a little woo! So we carry on, we're doing a little bit of a tease. And then the next part of a tease, we're gonna do a frame. So pick a part of your body you want to tease to us.
Okay.
Is it the elbow? Is it a bit of the tummy? Am I gonna frame it? Ooh, what do I do here? Could it be anywhere my thigh? And also, we've got these lovely robes. We've got the lovely boa. Feel free to play with it. I'm just gonna do a little peel. So, oh, what's this? Oh, we're gonna conceal again. Don't get that. Oh. So, ladies, we've got some lovely robes on. You've got the lovely boa. So you can do a little bit of, oh, I'm gonna just
Take my blazer off.
But then you can also go, oh! And then conceal it. You don't get to, oh! I'm shy.
What a tease!
You're such a little tease.
Oh my God.
So just have a little moment going to each other reveal.
Oh!
Amazing. And then once we've done that and we're all happy and we're feeling thrilled, we're going to do a little power pose. Now,
Okay.
power posing, anyone in business knows all about the power pose, but also
Okay.
it's so rooted in like femininity, empowerment. Could it be something classic, like just a... Could it be a little... What is it for you guys? Let's take a turn each, and what do you think?
I think mine's a full frontal.
Yeah. Yeah. Jackie, what would yours be?
I think I might do like a twirl.
Yes. Done it. And then finally, and again, this is just so in tune with being a woman. So we do the little bevel, as we did earlier. Shimmy.
Oh, nice.
Am I allowed to do a shimmy?
Yeah, why not? Your body,
Do a
your
little
choice.
shimmy.
Never too early.
And you can do shimmy to your friend. Woo! Woo! And then power pose.
Ladies, listen, I am feeling so powerful right now.
Yes.
And I'm not going to forget these teachings. Next time I'm at work, in a meeting, on the school run and feeling stressed. Woo! It's great advice. It's going to stay in my toolkit. I love you and I love what you're doing. You are incredible. Now make sure you come come back after the break if you are not too busy finding your inner goddess at home, so we can see how Michael and Jen have got on with Grace. Join me with my guests for a little celebratory cocktail, our Sunday morning breakfast party. See you soon. Woo! Welcome back to Weekend Escape. As you can see, we're all in the hub of the retreat waiting for Grace to come out with the glam squad. JJ's here with the cocktails. Paul and Zuki are still at the retreat. My lovely ladies, Denise also. So JJ, tell me, what's in the cocktails? It looks like we've got a bit of a variation here.
We've got our Southside Real, which I showed you guys earlier. Gin, sugar, mint, Prosecco, and for the non-alc, it's super, super simple. Cut the gin and just popped in some soda. It'll be really, really refreshing for the non-alc. Not that the girls over there need to worry. Yeah. There's real alcoholic, unsurprisingly.
So, yeah, OK. How does it taste? Is it good?
Divine.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. Denise, how are you feeling? You haven't seen Grace since this morning.
I'm really excited to see how she's going to look when she comes downstairs.
Yeah. And I know, obviously, she's very driven. She's very passionate. But how often do you get to see her glammed up?
Well, unless we're going to a wedding or she's going out with the girls.
Yeah.
This is going to be nice.
This is it. No wedding needed today. Clearly. OK. Well, I'm excited to see, you know, what she's going to look like and also how she's going to feel as well, more importantly. Is it home for you guys to prepare to get back on the road?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's sort of, you know, we do enjoy travelling around. We do enjoy going, doing the various venues.
Well, listen, if you need a warm-up act, there's a little intro here.
I will join them.
I don't know we could follow them. I don't think that would be the problem.
Well, if they need a warm-up act, then how about
We'll warm up for them.
Yeah.
Can you add to the group a biddy busted? Biddy busted, big breasted.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we can all swap numbers and make a WhatsApp group. It's fine. All right. Well, I think we're ready to see her. Do you? Yeah. I mean, I'm getting a little bit nervous because obviously she doesn't do this all the time. You know, she might feel a little bit sort of anxious and strange about it all. But behind this sort of purpose-driven mission, there has been a lot of heartache for you as a family.
Yeah, definitely. I think since her dad died when she was 8, Grace always wanted to make a difference to other young people that have been bereaved and have lost loved ones. And so since becoming an ambassador at 12, she's really put her heart and soul into trying to make that difference and working with Winston's Wish as a young person that does live with a bereaved experience. And so it makes a difference, doesn't it, when you have that experience to be able to reach out and to support others.
And I think also, you know, not only must you be very proud of her, but you should give yourself a pat on the back. You know, when you're parenting alone, you know, losing a parent in such a sudden way, it could be easy for you to sort of go in another direction as a child.
Yeah, definitely. Grace, you know, I really needed to go encourage her, and Winston's Wish has helped me to do that. They gave me the right tools, they gave me the right words to say, they gave me the actions, so that Grace can shine a light. And be that shining light. And it's been wonderful to see how she's progressed from 12, because now she's a trustee.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's full circle, isn't it, of coming into contact in her time of need to now supporting others. Right, well, without further ado, I think we should get her down. Michael, we're ready for you.
We're a-coming.
Look at that. You look stunning. Come and see your mum. She's been so nervous waiting for you, haven't you? What do you think, Denise?
Oh, she looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh, you look absolutely stunning. And you were right, bigger the better with the hair.
Love it.
Right.
What have you done? Come and tell me.
Put a lot of energy into this. Well done, I've got to
Looks
What a treat it's been spending a bit of time with you.
Look, there we go. Too excited with the cocktails.
Obviously, we just put a lot of effort into these curls. We chopped a little bit off the bottom to put a few layers in it here and there, but put a lot of mousse in there. We went like 1988.
Yeah.
Head upside down, you know, get the gravity out of it.
With the diffuser?
Yeah, with the old diffuser.
Okay, and
Yeah,
you weren't,
you know your stuff.
I know
You know
my
your
stuff. You weren't scared of a haircut then? You had a few
let's go
inches
for
off. Yeah, I like it.
Look at the colour in the face. You're doing fantastic.
Yeah, makeup looks really fresh and beautiful.
Yeah, she's radiant.
Yeah.
You said you feel like a movie star and you look like one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went tonal. So corals, peaches, pinks, reds. Just fresh, young,
Very nice.
On trend.
So nice, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Did you have any expectations, you know, at the start of the makeover? What did you think you'd end up looking like?
I'm not used to all of this, so
Yeah.
I
And
feel
now
like
we're all
a different-
staring at you. It's quite intense.
I feel like a different person, but also like me, just enhanced.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, actually. It's not taking you to a totally different look. It's just making the best of your features. And did you learn some sort of tips where you could do it at home yourself?
Yeah, definitely with my hair.
Yeah.
And with using the same product on each. That's so easy.
Yeah.
A shopping list of stuff to buy.
Yeah.
It's amazing how difficult it is for people with curly hair. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just they're never really sure what to put on it, how long to put it on for, what you're meant to do with it, and all that. So it's been so nice just to kind of share a bit of information there.
Also, you know, I've really got to know you today and hear all about your childhood and your life. And, you know, it's not been easy for you and you've often put other people first. What was it like surrendering today and doing something for yourself?
It was a real treat. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Felt like such an amazing day and being pampered. Yeah.
Oh, good. Has it inspired you to do it more for yourself?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we'll hold you to that. That's on telly now, yeah. How do you feel seeing Grace like this?
She looks lovely.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Yeah, she really
She
does,
deserves the
yeah.
pamper.
Yeah.
Because she does so much.
Well, thank you for
Promise.
nominating her. JJ has cocktails for everybody.
Great.
So I think we should a toast to Grace, I think. There we go.
Nice work.
To Grace. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Well, sadly, we're out of time already this morning, but make sure to take care and really notice and appreciate the beautiful moments in your day. I can't wait to see you all back here next week on ITV for another uplifting weekend escape. See you then.
Therapy is not what I thought. I thought I was going to be broken.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I thought they would have to call my wife and be like, he's fragile. Just be careful."
Yeah.
We lost him January. He had undiagnosed type 1 diabetes, and in 6 days, he was gone.
Oh, wow. Oh, I love the dress.